Hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Lissa Batey, and I'm part of the Southwest Marine Ecosystems team. I've been asked today to talk to you about the benefits of a community of practice. But before I do that, I wanted to set it in a wider context. We all know that the marine ecosystems regional groups are about reporting annual change on a regional scale, building communities and relationships, and creating a communication platform. In terms of the Southwest, it began in 2007, where approximately 50 people came together, coordinated by Russell Wynne, and focused mainly on observations of birds and marine mammals. But from 2014 onwards, there was a broader range of topics. The venue changed, and so did the numbers of attending. We were attracting about 150 people. In 2018 and 19, there was a move to the University of Plymouth, where the numbers increased again, and so did the topics. We were covering a much wider range. During 2020, COVID prompted major changes to us as it did the rest of the world, and the way we were working changed. As we all embraced Teams and Zoom, so did SWME. Webinars on the thematic topics were convened. It was a means of continuing that community of practice, that relationship building, that social capital platform. And it brought together the editors of the report chapters. They became conveners and often invited external speakers. The recordings were placed on conference website and on YouTube, and the report was reframed as the State of Southwest Seas, with a sharper focus on reporting annual change, but all the while maintaining the focus on building relationships and communities. You can see here in this diagram that the communities of practice are nestled within the wider community of interest, albeit convened and coordinated by a steering group. But leading off of that community of practice are the suites of webinars which lead into the conference and ultimately the report. They are integral to the success of Southwest Marine Ecosystems. But what are the benefits? What do you get out of being part of a community of practice? Well, first and foremost, it's about information sharing. It's a place to discuss ideas and share observations, whether that be indicators of climate change, new species to the area, or indeed invasives. It also fosters a partnership working base, and as a consequence, a shared workload when it comes to getting the final report out. Ultimately, together, we reach a wider audience than we do alone. That's never more apparent when it comes to the media work. So when we publish our report, which is due out imminently, there will be a press release, and it's then down to the communities of practice to drive that as they see fit. It gives them an option to promote their own work as well as that of the wider community. There are also benefits to the agencies and the arm's length bodies, whether that be feeding into reporting on UK strategy, water frameworks, marine plan areas, or otherwise just being ready and able. Only last year, JNCC posed the question about whether or not there should be a national working group on marine mammals. And already the community of practice for Southwest Marine Ecosystems for cetaceans and seals was there and ready to respond. Now, we might be looking to grow our communities of practice because we've already a few years ahead of you. But ultimately, the principles are the same. We are built on a grassroots foundation of the willing. The conveners, presenters, and editors multitask, taking on chapter writing and overall reporting. We all individually promote the webinars and the conferences on our social media platforms, and as I've already said, cover off the media work as required for the following year. The success of your community of practice is down to you. There are already 60 people in the room. That's larger than the 50 people we started with. Volunteers are needed, and I'm going to hand you back now to Georgia and Lynn to discuss how you might develop your community of practice. Thank you for listening.